I started fasting in 1987, and I started with the hygienist method. It's water fasting, very, very strict, and I never stopped. And for these, I needed to retreat to do that.
Yeah.
I needed to step out and dedicate because I was getting very weak, and I needed to relax, and I still do it because I want, but now with the enzyme, I can detox and I can detox, go to the gym, climb the mountain. I can do everything, my normal life, while detoxing right now with the enzymes.
So for a person that maybe is interested in fasting, I've done fasting too. You and I compared notes, and generally you've done a lot more fasting, water fasting than I have. But so for a person that maybe would want to fast, or maybe has tried it and just don't like it for some reason, or they get too weak. So actually so what I say is fasting on enzymes is like supersonic water fasting. Like it's way above water fasting, because when you're water fasting, obviously and actually it's water only fasting to be more accurate. So when you're water only fasting, you're just getting the hydration. You're not getting any of the activity that the enzymes can give you. So we're a bunch of tubes. That's all we are. We're a bunch of tubes. And so the enzymes will go everywhere, and they will, like little Pac-Mans, like you say, they'll clean out everything. And so how much better is a water only fast, or it's actually not an enzyme fast, let's say an enzyme only fast, to add that in to that program? I don't think I would do it any other way right now. As much water fasting as I've done, I'm kind of over that, and I don't think I would fast that way anymore. I would want to use that time to get the enzymes in there and to start munching on some stuff that, just to help the autophagy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would think that's, if you can afford it, if you can, if you understand the concepts. So for me, yeah, and that way too, you're getting a little bit of nourishment. You're getting, and the enzymes are food. It's not like a nutraceutical. I wouldn't call it that. It's food. It's fermented plants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
100% absorbable. So it's a tool that can be used in a lot of different programs. And so you do have the kits, and you mentioned the 5. I'm familiar with 3 of them. And so you have the pre-made kits, which is nice because you don't have to think through it. You don't have to, the instructions come with it. You don't have to try to, like back in the day, with us trying to put together our own protocols and systems, you don't have to do that with this. So that's nice. So I want to talk more. Go ahead, please.
Maybe I would add one thing, because if you fasted before, there's an element of emptiness that we need to face when it's a psychological barrier. Where we feel empty, or we have like emotional challenges throughout the cleanse, for example. And normally we have this all day long, all year round. We have these kind of thing, and then we open the fridge and we eat something. We bite on something, and then we feel that emptiness. And when we're water fasting, we don't have that. We cut this. With the enzyme, it smooths a little bit that part, because when we're facing this, we can just take a shot, okay? And what is the power of water fasting? Because that was my number one choice before I discovered the enzyme, because the autophagy was kicking in, and then this is when the body had to look for food, because it's not because you're fasting that your cells are fasting. Your cells cannot fast.
Yeah.
If your cells would fast, they would die. Okay, so it's like we're fasting, but the body still needs to feed itself. The cells needs to feed itself, and this is what autophagy makes the cleansing so powerful, because it kicks in when the digestive system is empty. So the body needs to go outside the digestive system to find some food. So it will find protein into cancer cells, into cysts, it will find some fat into cholesterol in the blood vessels. It will find, it will find all what it needs outside of the digestive system. And this is what we want. We want that in a fast. So the enzymes, what they do, they actually, because this is not eating that stops autophagy. Because as I mentioned, the cells need to eat. They cannot stop. So it's digesting that stop autophagy. And enzymes are 100% pre-digested because it's for 3 years fermenting. So it doesn't stop this process. So that kind of you get the best of both worlds. I say, it's kind of, you get the power of the water fasting and the ease of a juice cleanse together.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
So this is I think this is the beauty. That's why I say this is the fine art. This is the fine art of cleansing. It's just completely another level. And it makes it accessible to everyone, I would say, because one of the turnoff for most people, for a lot of people, is the discomfort that cleansing brings about. And some people, as soon as they're out of their comfort zone, they cannot. They prefer dying. It's like, oh no. It's like, oh no, I'd rather die. Than being put out of the comfort zone. So using enzyme makes it accessible, makes fasting accessible to more people.
It's a better use of your time and effort.